My best friend has taken an important step in life. She has chosen to move forward as a special man's wife. I have grown to trust that he will protect her. He will honor and love and adore and respect her.
From the day she was born, Samantha has been a princess. That explains why you're here in a castle right now.
They gave me like 20 dresses. Is this good?
That's perfect.
Because I feel like I could have done better, you know?
I remember when she was 2, she was getting dressed for nursery school. As I was turning around to put her shoes on, she said to me, "Mom, look, I already put my shoes on." From that day, I knew that she can do whatever she puts her mind to. So truly, she is a self-made woman. She puts herself through school all by herself. Her success is all her doing. I'm extremely very proud of her.
Very welcome to the family with all your friends, because you will be the full member of this family, and with your skills and capacities you might be the one we need.
I'm Erik's absolute best friend in the whole world, by far. So Erik has 4,948 friends on Facebook. You're an amazing friend, you're very kind, well, extremely kind. You're helpful, you're a loving person, just like Samantha. You have a heart to go. Cheers, Samantha and Erik. I love you.
As I look around this beautiful garden, I'm astounded by the beauty of this place. But I'm sure that I speak for everyone when I say what captivates our hearts most is the love that is present between these two incredible individuals. The more I think about how you guys met and the stories you guys tell me over the years, the more I think it's actually kind of like a traditional Disney fairy tale, except there are a few subtle differences. You see, to me, everyone, their fairy tale meeting goes a little something like this. Once upon a time, in a galaxy very, very, very far away, lived a ruthless race of beings known as Spaceballs. Oh, that's the wrong one, sorry. Once upon a time, in a restaurant in New York City, the princess and the Pinot Noir sat at the bar, and along came a Swedish prince. There he saw her, sitting there across the bar. She don't got a lot to say, but there's something about her. And he don't know why, but he's dying to try. He wanna kiss the girl, but not yet, because we're not at that part of the speech. So, and she thought that he was quite the catch. Their conversation seemed to paint with all the colors of the wind, and as the prince was soaring, tumbling, freewheeling through the endless diamonds in her eyes, the clock struck midnight, and he looked at his pocket watch and bounded off like a white rabbit to his colleagues, whom he had understandably forgotten about for the whole evening. And then the princess went back to her family and her wine. But before the evening was over, the prince tried to give the princess his business card. And, in possibly the most Mulan move ever, she said no. And she said, "You call me," and had the waiter deliver her business card to him. A meeting was then arranged for the grandest of central stations, but alas, when the prince arrived, he discovered that the princess had another potential suitor. And after an epic duel of wits that the likes of which haven't been seen since Hercules fought the Hydra, the prince swept her and rode around the city on a horse called Uber. They went to the best sushi spots where he decided to sashimi a little closer. And then by the end of the evening, he sent her off on a magic carpet ride home to the Queen's palace. They parted ways. The spark had been created. Alas, as fairy tales often do, things took an unexpected turn. You see, this prince has a knack of falling asleep anywhere. But on this fateful day, he was put into a deep sleep by some unknown magic, and the princess didn't hear from him after she left the city. Nearly a year later, as the princess made a deal and traded her West Coast mermaid's tail for some full-time New York legs, the prince woke up. For you see, he had fallen so deeply in love that his heart had frozen to stone until he felt the warmth of the princess again. What started as a spark then fanned into a flame. However, the threat of the beast called COVID kept the princess locked in her tower, so she joined in various potion classes the prince was teaching on the Zoomascope, and he attended a virtual birthday party of hers as a mysterious guest. Then, when they finally got a test, the princess lost one of her glass Jimmy Choos, which resulted in her spending another 48 hours in her tower solely alone. But the prince refused her to lose her Jimmy Choos, climbed back on Uber, and rode the 48 hours toward the tallest tower in the land, where after cooking dinner and mixing up martinis, the princess lowered down her long and beautiful hair. He clambered up and poured the martinis into some now chipped teacups. As he offered the chipped teacup to Princess Guyana, he said, "I'm sorry, it has a chip in it." To which she replied, "We're all flawed in some way. Sometimes the best book has the dustiest cover, and sometimes the best teacup has a chip in it." Prince Erik of Uppsala never left Princess Samantha of Guyana's apartment after that night. And it was crystal clear that they were in a whole new world, full of love, laughter, and happily ever after. power vested in me as a friend who is the witness of true love. I now pronounce you Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. You may kiss the bride.
What a night, people dancing in slow motion, blurry eyes. But I've had enough, it's time
Love.
to say goodbye.
I once thought I knew the meaning of the simple four-letter word, but I was wrong. It took me 40 years for you, my dear Eric, to enter into my life to truly understand the meaning that goes beyond just saying it. A dear friend once told me to be brave. Today, I am taking this step with you, wholeheartedly, because you are the first person that truly showed me what it means to be loved.
Oh, Stockholm love. Sometimes I picture how life had been in Paris or New York or Shanghai. But you know what they say, east or west, or home is best.
Love. Those four-letter words on a page opened the door to what seemed like just a fairy tale. But I'm here living it with you, with endless possibilities. That feeling is truly magical. Thank you for loving me the way you do, and showing me how to do so in return. Jag älskar dig.
Oh, Stockholm love. Stockholm love. Warming rays, golden sunlight as the city wakes. Oh, my love for you will never fade away. 5 a.m. as I sing. Oh, Stockholm love. Stockholm love. Daydream with me, let your mind explore all the things we were created for. Possibilities, an open door that keeps us reaching out for more. Sure that I'm not sure, I know when I voice.